I decided to stop messing around and I grinded for a day. So if we come over here, right, we can see DAGATH is building. Most of DAGATH is building. Then we have all of Dante's stuff building again. Because we need to put him in the helmet. And then we have the Onos and the Heat Dagger. So let me run you through what exactly happened, right? I'm just grinding for regular Dante stuff, you know, just getting the amount of capillaries that I need. And I ended up getting his blueprint. But apparently, while also getting his blueprint, I somehow got his, I think it was either the systems or the chassis. Basically, there was two things that I needed for Dante. And I got the blueprint, which costed the most, which was like 360. And then the other piece. So literally the only other thing that I needed was the Onos. All I did with that extra stuff is get the scenes stuff. Like all break is, you know what? I forgot his name. I'm gonna just show you. You know, the dude with the glasses that's selling the actual Dante parts with the capillaries. This guy right here, Lloyd. That's his name. So all I did with the extra points is get the scenes. I'm probably gonna get this last one. I don't really care for anything else. Like I have these riven transmuters. It says combine multiple rivens to create a new different riven. I mean, I might use that, to be honest, because I want to use rivens. I don't use any rivens on any build except for like I think I use a riven on my Corinth that gives me like crit chance or like status chance, something like that. I don't know, it's weird. And obviously I just don't need the credits. So I have everything else here. So what I decided to do was work on DAGATH next. I already claimed the blueprints for all the stuff that I need. So the last part that I actually need for DAGATH is this Vainthorn thing for the systems. This Vainthorn thing, I have to do this I think Abyssal Beacon thing. You get them from your little syndicates right here. Like if I view offerings, it's literally like the second or third thing here, Abyssal Beacons. You don't need a lot. Basically when you use that, it unlocks a mission here in Ceres called the Abyssal Zone, and it's basically just an exterminate. You kind of just do them and it rewards like 6 to 8 on the normal star chart, and then like 8 to what, like 9 or 10 on the steel path. So I mean, like the grind isn't bad for DAGATH at all. Like honestly, if you take like 2 hours, 3 hours, you have everything for DAGATH. The only thing is with these missions is that you have to transport kind of like this I guess you could say interactable object. Like it's like how do I say, the dragon keys that you use to unlock the vaults in Derelict, I think it is. You know, like decaying dragon key and stuff like that. The stuff that like makes you heavier, takes away your armor, stuff like that. So yeah, that's literally all you do for these runs. You literally just do that and then extract. So I started watching the Halo show again because I was like, all right, it's been a while. I was on episode 3. You know, let's watch some more. While watching it, I started to realize that it really isn't canon. I mean, it didn't really take a rocket scientist to like figure that out. But I was going into it thinking it wasn't canon, so I could cope with the fact that people were saying that it wasn't, you know, good. And that's fine, you know, but I was like, all right, I'm expecting it to be so bad that I have to think that it's not canon to move on. Before I started to watch the show again, I decided to read more of the book. I have like less than 60 pages left in the book. It's getting so good. But while I'm reading the book, now they're just introducing Cortana. And let's just say Cortana isn't introduced the same in the show that she is in the book. It throws me off for a little bit. Because not only is the, I guess you could say, dynamic between them when they first meet different, but it's like, dude, I don't know why Master Chief was so concerned with Cortana, because in the show he's like, oh, why isn't she listening? Like stuff like that. Like, oh, she's acting very, you know, different. But in the books, he's like, it's weird. I don't know how to act towards her. I don't know if I should treat her like a fellow soldier or like a civilian since she's talking so casual. And then simply all he does is go, hey, Halsey, is she going to be a burden on me? And she was like, no, she's actually going to help you. And he was like, all right, cool. When do we start working together? And then they immediately go onto a training course where they almost die together. It's so much more different than the books. And usually I wouldn't like say it's a bad thing, but I think the way the show adapted it, admittedly, it was pretty bad. In the way that like Master Chief started taking off his like behavioral like inhibitors and stuff like that, it's weird. Like, why is he doing that? And then also, all the others, well, not the other Spartans, but that one Spartan, Kai, the chick, she's also, like, changing too. Like, it makes me think, what direction is this show going in? What is going, like, there has to be some, like, bigger plot line that they're trying to follow, that they're making these Spartans do this, because this is very out of character for the Spartans. Like, they're making the Spartans seem like they have no emotion, which is not true to an extent. They just suppress them. Like, they actually trained to, like, I guess you could say, cope with the emotions, because they do feel things. Like, they do be like, all right, how is this gonna affect my teammates? I need to get my teammates out because I care for them. But they're making it seem like nothing else matters. It's weird. I don't know. And don't get me wrong, though. I feel like some of the things that they depict about the Spartans is really cool. Like their combat ability, their stature, like just their aura. You know what I mean? Like, I think that that one Spartan, the black dude, oh my god, his voice is perfect. His armor is perfect. Dude, honestly, expand on that guy, because that guy is fucking cool. That other Spartan, the one with like all the freckles on her face, she's cool as fuck too. I love her armor. All their armor, I'm gonna be honest, everybody but Chief's armor looks so fucking cool. I don't know what it is about Master Chief's armor, but like it just looks too, I guess you could say, it doesn't look as bulky as I'm used to. It's weird to describe it, but it just doesn't look as bulky as I'm used to, especially from the video games. It just feels like he's missing that extra armor in certain places. And the fact that like he's just butt naked, like, what are you doing? I don't know, it's weird. Honestly, I didn't really care about anything else except for the fact that him meeting Cortana is so much more different than it is in everything else. I don't know, it rubs me the wrong way. Other than that, I mean, it's weird also too. I forgot to mention this, but it's weird how they dealt with his childhood and like initiation into the Spartans, like when he's grown. Because in the show, I'm a spoil it. Spoiler warning, by the way. In the books, canon, I should say, the way that they, I guess you could say, treat the initiation of the Spartans when they first came as 6-year-olds, they knew they got kidnapped, and they knew that they weren't gonna go back to their parents, and they were basically not gonna exist anymore to the normal world, you know, a functioning military like body. They knew what they were getting themselves into, and they accepted that fact. They knew that they were different from everybody else. That's why they decided to become Spartans. Not that they had a choice, but it's like, why are you making Master Chief, you know, be so surprised that, you know, his parents, you know, missing, he got taken away from his parents? I will say though, it feels like the writers of the story, or like I should say the show, it feels like they actually did read the books, but they decided to change everything because it just suited them better. And I'm not gonna lie, like I said, sometimes it works out, but this time it doesn't. Because now it feels like the writers read the book and just completely just did not care about it. And I'm pretty sure, like, when the show was first coming out, they purposely said that they didn't play the games on purpose or read any of the books. But it's weird because they showed the coin flip scene, which is in the books, which is literally a core part of why Dr. Halsey chose Master Chief to be a subject in the Spartan program. It's just weird. Like, they knew they were going to be initiated as Spartans, and they were proud of it. They knew that they were chosen to do something greater, and they wanted to be a part of that. The fact that they made Master Chief get mad that he got taken away from his parents when he knew as a 6-year-old, it's just weird. I don't know how to explain it. Let me know how you feel about that, because honestly, it's not good. I'm not gonna lie, it's not good. Yeah, anyways, that's about it. We're gonna grind for DAGATH. We'll have her by literally the end of the hour. Like, it's 2:08 right now. We'll have her by like 2:45. It's not gonna be hard. I got like 2 more runs until like get all the vein thorns, and then literally just build her. Wait like the 3 or 4 days completely for the rest of the pieces. But other than that, like, comment, subscribe. If you like what you see, please let me know. Like, comment down below, subscribe. I'm not gonna lie, I've been uploading like every day for the past like 2 weeks now, a week. I mean, I'm pretty frequently, I should say. Do yourself a favor, subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.